What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old end. And before we get started, I want y'all to do me a small favor, man. Go and hit that like and subscribe if you want to be a part of the Hoodlum gang. Also, go over to IG and follow me there. Now look, I want to thank everybody who been tapping in to the interviews, and the one reaction I did. I'm gonna do more. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I'm doing a lot of different things with the channel. Just bear with me, but for this video, I had to take it back to the essence of the platform, and you know what I mean, just where we started at. This will not be a forgotten part of my platform, homie. I'm still gonna come and just have my little conversations with y'all when I have something on my mind, and give y'all my opinion on certain things that is happening. Which brings me to what I just seen. I actually was on my way to work, and I was listening to the Hater World. Shout out to the Hater World. And he did a reaction on this dude. You see it in the title. Swifty Blue, aka Goofy Blue, aka Swifty the Goof. He's at it again. I guess he was on a podcast, and they asked him about Hater World. And at first he acted like he didn't know who it was, or maybe he genuinely didn't know. I mean, the dude seemed like he be on something, so he might be a little bit fried. So when it finally came to his recollection on who he was, he said he don't like that dude, and proceeded to say that when he see him, he gonna pistol whip him. Once again, man, this dude, he to me, he does anything, homie, for attention. You already know what class I put him in. I put him in a class with them other clowns, and I'm gonna keep my foot on their necks because they just clowns, homie. And you could say, well, if you don't like them, why you keep speaking on them and all this? But they speak on a lot of people, especially Charlene and Back 100. They speak on everybody that they claim they don't like. So it is what it is, homie. We smashing on weirdos and trolls, and that's exactly what they are. So the nigga made a threat. Now here's my thing. If you genuinely don't like this dude, and you feel like when you run across him, it's going to be some type of altercation, why would you put it out there? Why would you let it be known what you going to do to this dude? Now, he's on point, because Blue Devil never thought that it was any beef. He just said what he said about you. You know what I mean? He's reacting to videos. I don't think he ever thought it was going to be nothing like that. Now you just made him aware that there's a problem. And if you're not serious and you just trolling, that's your bad. You can't go around here making threats, talking about you're going to pistol with people and you're going to do this, you're going to do that. First of all, you never know what a person is going to do back. People always talk about what they're going to do to somebody. They don't never talk about what's going to happen back. You always hear Mr. Clubhouse talking about somebody going to bed. He going to knock somebody out when he see him. He don't never take into consideration what they going to do to him. All right, so let's say you get close enough to get off on a nigga and he eat that punch. I don't think he got too many more combinations or too much wind after that first punch. So if you don't knock a nigga out, you're going to be in trouble unless your homies jump in. Charlene, always talking about he'll kill a nigga. He'll call the police. First of all, it's going to take a while for the police to get there, if you even get the phone out to call the police. You want to run around talking about you keep it on you. Niggas die with it on them all the time. Literally. You might not be that fast on the trigger. You might not pull that fast. Or even if you do, you might shoot and miss and get hit. Or you might shoot him and still get shot back. They never take into consideration what's going to happen back. For every action, there's a reaction, homie. They just say, I'm going to do this. Like, that's just final. That's just like, come on, bro. So by you making a threat saying you going to pistol whip him, what if he see you and just up it? Have you ever thought about that? See, and this is what lets me know that you're not that serious about what you saying, homie. Now, you either did this for shock value. You either did this so he can respond and y'all can have a little back and forth, which should keep your name in the algorithm a lot longer and keep your name ringing. Because let me tell you something. You can't serve two masters, homie. A lot of these people, they do other things, but you don't hear about them other things because the trolling has made everything else take a back seat. You don't too much hear about wax artists or his business endeavors because he's on Clubhouse running his mouth all day. You don't too much hear about the positive things that CW does in the community, if any at all, because he's on all these platforms running his mouth and disrespecting everybody. I've never heard Swifty blues music, but some people say it's kind of cool, the people who have heard it, but you don't really hear that because he's always doing this other stuff. I don't care what you do, homie. Something is going to outshine the other thing. You know what I'm saying? If you a pimp, but you bang, in order for you to be a successful pimp, your banging going to have to take a back seat. In order for you to be a successful banger, your hustling or your jacking or something is going to take a back seat. Because it requires too much attention for you to do this one thing. There's no way you're going to be able to successfully juggle them things. Now, you might have a spree where you hanging out every day and you out here wilding out and getting cracking and get lucky and don't catch a case. And then you fall back and go back to pimping or hustling harder. And then you slip back into it. You know what I mean? But there's no way you doing it at the same time. There's no way you taking this girl to go handle her business, and while she's doing that, you slide back to the set to go bust on some niggas. Like, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? Something is gonna have to be your priority. You're gonna excel in one thing or the other. You know, like me, I work in the restaurant business. If I'm doing prep and there's no dishwasher and I got to go over here and help with the dishes, my prep is going to suffer while I'm in the pit. And while I run back over here and I'm trying to do some prep work, them dishes going to pile up. And the ones that is in the machine and they come out, they're not getting put back on the shelves because you're trying to juggle both of them things. You have to do one 100% or the other, or they're both going to suffer. So you can't be a professional troll, a hip-hop artist, and a gangster at the same time. I think you're excelling at trolling. You dabble in hip-hop. Your gangster don't exist, Goofy Blue. So, that's it. That's all I wanted to say, homie. I don't want to make this too long. I got to get back up in here. But y'all go check the video out if y'all haven't. If you don't care, that's cool too. If you've seen it, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Also, let me know what y'all think about the interviews and the reactions. If y'all want me to do some reactions, just let me know and I'll get on that too. I'm trying to juggle all these things. Like I just said, something's going to suffer. When's the last time I uploaded a video like this to where I was just talking to y'all? It's been at least a week, but I've been dropping them interviews, and I need to push out another reaction. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to try to make it work. But, you know, this your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old end. I'm out.